Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're not just taking a tour of a house. We are unpacking a complete lifestyle opportunity. If you've been hunting for that perfect sweet spot, a place that balances mountain views, golf course access, and that highly sought-after lake life, you are definitely in the right place. Get ready, because 122 Lake Club Drive is one of those rare properties that practically demands your attention.
Okay, let's dive into this, because this quote perfectly captures the vibe of what we're looking at today. Sourced right from our audio tour, it describes walking in as stepping into a time capsule in the best possible way. I just love that. We're looking at a property that completely rejects the modern cookie-cutter trend. Instead, it leans heavily into a nostalgic, authentic character that is honestly so hard to find right now. But to really get why this home is magic, we first have to understand where it sits on the map.
That brings us right to Section 1, the Marion Lake setting.
The environment around a property totally dictates the lifestyle you can live there, and the setting here is absolutely foundational. Just look at this scenery. Sitting directly across from the Marion Lake Club, which is this beautiful semi-private golf course, the home is framed by the most spectacular, relaxed backdrop. In the distance, you've got these breathtaking views of Linville Gorge, the iconic Shortoff Mountain, and Dobson's Knob. It's the kind of quiet, scenic environment that literally lowers your blood pressure the second you arrive.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly how the property is positioned. Looking at the aerial layout, you can clearly see the home tucked right there, on its large wooded lot, literally just steps away from the par 70 golf course across the street. And then, just beyond the trees, you can see how remarkably close you are to the waters of Lake James itself. It is the ultimate base camp. But hey, while the outside is breathtaking, what's waiting inside is just as cool.
Let's move inside for Section 2, classic retro mountain charm.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it captures that undeniable mid-century personality that sets this place apart. Notice the sheer scale of the craftsmanship in this room. You have this massive stone fireplace anchoring the living room, paired with those incredible retro wood beams running across the ceiling. There is so much warmth here, brought out by the rich wood tones and an absolute abundance of natural light pouring in through those large windows. It creates a space that feels incredibly inviting and full of life.
As we look at the entryway and stairwell, you'll see that this distinctive stonework isn't just a one-off for the fireplace. It's a thematic accent woven throughout the home's interior. Those unique architectural lines and authentic materials give the property an undeniable vibe. Every single room feels interesting. It's the kind of craftsmanship that gives a home a real story to tell. But charm aside, a home actually has to work for your everyday life, right?
Which brings us to Section 3, functional space and layout.
Because a home with this much personality definitely needs the capacity to comfortably handle your family, weekend guests, and all your hobbies. Let's look at the hard numbers. The property features a highly functional layout with 4 bedrooms and 3 full bathrooms spread across a very generous 3,046 total square feet. So you aren't just getting character, you're getting serious space. The main flow is seamless, the primary suite offers a quiet retreat, and those extra bedrooms can easily become a home office or a creative studio. Plus, the 2-car garage cleverly includes a dedicated utility space, perfectly sized for, you guessed it, your golf cart.
And the space doesn't stop on the main floors. Downstairs, we have this partially finished lower level, which expands the living area significantly. You get a huge den, complete with another stone fireplace naturally, plus an additional bedroom and a full bath. It's incredibly versatile. Because it features direct walkout access to the outdoors, this space is absolutely perfect for multi-generational living, hosting a bunch of weekend visitors, or setting up a massive recreation room.
That walkout access leads us perfectly into Section 4, outdoor living and views.
When you live in a setting like this, the outside of the home is just as important as the inside. Imagine stepping out onto this fantastic open back deck. Nestled right into a quiet, wooded setting, it is the ultimate spot for unwinding. You can just picture having your morning coffee out here while looking towards Shortoff Mountain, or maybe relaxing with friends in the evening as the light fades over the distant peaks. It provides a peaceful, layered mountain view that is entirely yours.
So the crucial point is this. This property offers a massive lifestyle advantage when compared to direct waterfront properties. Yes, waterfront is super popular, but let's be honest, it often comes with a steep premium in price, a huge lack of privacy, and the constant noise of busy lake crowds. Here, you are getting the tranquility, the stunning mountain views, and the quiet golf course setting, while remaining literally minutes from the water. You get the absolute best of both worlds without the waterfront headaches.
And that perfectly transitions us to Section 5, the Lake James lifestyle.
This is where the property truly shines, when you zoom out and look at the seamless balance of golf, mountains, and lake access it provides. Even without a private dock, your proximity to the water is unmatched. You are an incredibly brief 1.7 miles away from a free public boat launch. Getting your boat on the water for fishing, wake surfing, or just cruising is amazingly simple. Furthermore, you're only 0.8 miles from Lake James State Park. Having year-round access to incredible hiking, trails, biking, and swimming essentially in your backyard is just huge.
Let's actually map out what a perfect day looks like living here. Step 1, you wake up, pull your golf cart out of the garage, and enjoy a morning round of golf at the Marion Lake Club right across the street. Step 2, in the afternoon, you head just down the road, launch your boat, and spend a few hours out on the pristine waters of Lake James. And Step 3, you return home to your private quiet deck to watch the sunset over the mountains. I mean, come on, that is a wonderfully balanced lifestyle that very few locations can offer.
All of these amazing features culminate in Section 6, Exceptional Value.
Let's look at what this all means from an investment perspective. Here's a great shot of the property's exterior, highlighting its substantial 0.89-acre lot. Sitting on nearly an acre of land that blends open yard with mature trees, this home serves as the ultimate base camp. With its massive square footage and prime location near the charming downtowns of Marion and Morganton, it represents a really flexible opportunity. It's perfectly suited to be your primary residence, a fantastic second home getaway, or a highly appealing investment property.
And here is the truly exciting part, the price point. At $699,000, you are gaining entry into a highly coveted lake and golf lifestyle, surrounded by incredible mountain views without having to pay those skyrocketing premium waterfront prices. It is an immense value proposition for a home with over 3,000 square feet and this much distinctive character.
Which leaves us with one final provocative question. Are you ready to trade cookie cutter for character? If you appreciate a home with real personality, superior craftsmanship, and unmatched access to the Lake James lifestyle, 122 Lake Club Drive is absolutely calling your name. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope you found this unique mountain lake opportunity as fascinating as I did.